Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to Scrap Backwards. We are continuing on with our page kits, doing some bonus layouts. I'm working on page kit 8 today, but you will be watching these out of order, so don't worry if you haven't seen 1 to 7, they will be coming up. I'm just pulling out a kit as it takes my fancy really. So you may see them out of order and so on, but we will get round to them all. So in this one, we have some suns, acrylic suns. Not sure if they were in the kit or whether I've just dropped those in, so we may or may not use them. Probably not use them actually, looking at what's in the kit. I think they've just been put there accidentally. So in this kit, we have a Vicky Bootin Fernwood paper. It is the Fernwood paper, and the B side of it, which is what I put into this kit for, is the Blue Ledger. Love this paper. Then we've got this waterfall, which is from Heidi Swap, and I've put it in my Scrap Backwards kit for a little while, not used it, so we're going to use it today, and it's like a little waterfall booklet. Super simple. You could easily make one of these yourself, but we had this in a kit, I think it was. So we're going to use that today. I've also got a pocket and a tag from Pink Fresh Studio. And then we've just got a couple of embellishments, a 3D embellishment from Jen Hadfield, Cocoa Vanilla Heart, and a foam word from Simple Stories, and some paper strips. So, what are we going to do with this? Well, first things first, I'm going to take off the branding strip. I'm just going to use this one just because I've blocked my other trimmer with my kit, so it's just easier to whip it off with that. No idea what photos or anything else we're using for this, but we'll see where the wind takes us. So when we were originally putting the kit together, I was thinking along the lines of something like this. That's where the idea sort of stemmed from. And then I think I added these paper strips in after because I thought I needed something at the back maybe. So I thought this was a good way to get a bit of colour going. So let's just place the strips. Now one thing I would do is I would tear them. So let's just do that so that I can get a rough idea of how it's going to look. Just going to tear a few of them. So let's pop that one there. Then we've got the Cocoa Vanilla wordy one. Pop that there. Then let's go for that. I don't want to go too ordered, so let's put another Cocoa Vanilla here. Let's go a bit shorter and then finish off with another colour strip. I like this colour strip because it gives you the opportunity to bring in loads more colour, is what I'm thinking. So then if I pop them there, that does give us a little bit of extra detail. So I think we will do that. And as I say, it just brings in loads of colour. So now we've got green, pink, orange, red, blue, yellow, all the different colours, which is good news. This is an autumnal paper from an autumnal collection. This is an autumn collection. This is not really themed, and then we've got various strips behind, so that just changes the direction of our kit really, which is why I wanted to bring that in. Okay. So we're going to start, let me work out where this is going to go. So that's going to go, should we say there roughly? So let's say we're going to start our paper strip about there. Okay, now we can come back up so you can see what I am doing. And we're just going to layer up the strips really, in no particular order as such. Let's just go like so. I have to say I've done trying to think I think I've created 6 layouts with my page kits now, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. I'm finding that it's boosted my creativity, it's brought a bit of my mojo back, which had gone a little bit of a walkabout, which it was slowly coming back anyway, but this is definitely giving it a boost that it needed. And I thoroughly enjoyed the process of building the page kits. So I think after all this time, Steph, I am a page kit convert. I have to say, I am, I'm really enjoying it, which surprises me, I have to say, but there we go. We live to be surprised. So if you're lacking in mojo, or maybe you're feeling a little bit creative, but you're like, nah, I can't really be bothered scrapbooking today, because we all have days like that, I think, don't we? Then I would strongly suggest giving, sorry, just needed to get that straight. I would strongly suggest giving it a try and building your own page kit, because it's actually really helped me, and it's helped me use a lot more of my kit than I would have used otherwise, I think. A, because I'm doing extra layouts, because I already have the foundations of a layout done. B, I've put papers together that I probably wouldn't have put together otherwise, if I'm being honest. And C, the products are there, so it's hard to explain, but it's there in one little thing. So I've already got the base of it, and then I can add to it and go from there and build and build. And it just gives you a kickstart, really, especially if you're using a sketch or something as well. You're just going to, I don't know, it's hard to explain, as I say, but it really has helped me a lot. So I would highly recommend it, because it has shown me, it surprised me. That's all I'll say. It has surprised me. Okay, so in terms of where I want to put things, I think I might need to go and have a little hunt for some photos. I'm thinking our title is going to go on here, although this may just be one part of the title, but I kind of like the idea of it being layered on this floral, like so. So life is good. That can always be a subtitle, it doesn't necessarily have to be the title. And I quite like the idea of this going on our actual waterfall, and this coming maybe there. So I've already got all the elements that I put in my kit on my page, because we've already done that, not work, but that part of the creative process, the decision making, when I think sometimes our mojo is all about the creative decisions. So, oh, does this paper go with that paper? What embellishment should I use? What should my title be? Will I be able to use this colour with this colour, or can I mix and match this, or can I pull in 3 collections, or do I need to stay in, and all of those sort of questions. I think if our mojo is lacking, it kind of puts us off. So if you've got a bunch of ready-made kits where you've already made those decisions, now that we've built this, it's easier for us to then add more product to, if you want to. Like, you could quite easily leave this as it is. It is a completed layout as far as I'm concerned. It's me, I will add more. But equally, it's easier to add more now, because you've got your base colours, you've got your basic layout done, you know where your photos are going to go, and it's easier to take it from there. So page kits, big thumbs up. Okay, I'm going to go off and see what photos I want to use, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so I am going to use these photos, and would you believe it or not, these are from today. How amazing is that? So I have 3 photos, which are, well, I've got 2 photos, 1 photo which is 3.5 by 3.5, 2 which are 3.5 by 4, and 1 which is 3.5-ish by 2.5. So I'm going to use 3 of them in our waterfall and 1 of them on the outside. And for those of you wondering what they are, it's where me and Dan went for a little drive today around Wales, because we've not been out for what seems like an eternity. And we went to a place called This. So if you're wondering how to say it, then there you go. That is indeed a place in Wales. I'm not even going to attempt to say it now. I can say it. I am Welsh. Originally, I spoke Welsh and nothing but Welsh in school until I was 10 years old. I've lost a lot of it now, but it is still part of who I am. But yeah, I have lost a lot of it now, sadly. Okay, so I'm going to put, we've got these souvenir tickets. They're not tickets or anything like that. That is the place name. Don't think you can see it. These are just souvenir tickets that you pick up in the shop. So I thought it would be fun to include those in our pocket, and I've got the tag which I will write on as well. So I'm just going to leave those in there. Then I'm going to include 3 photos in here. We're going to have one here, which is going to be this one of Dan and I. So that's going to go here, like so. Then we're going to have another photo, which is going to be of the station with the name. So it's a train station where our photos were taken. The place is a village just on the Isle of Anglesey, which is just on the edge of Wales. And if you Google, it will come up, if you are so inclined to know what it is. Okay, and then I'm thinking I might add a photo here, just so I have got a photo on my actual layout, because we don't have one at the moment. Now, I did also print a couple of the photos 2 by 2. So what do we think? I wish you guys could speak to me. That's why I need to do a live again, I think. I do miss that, I have to say, I do. So I have got a couple of 2 by 2, so I did think we could have one on here. Should we do that maybe? Yeah. So let me just cut this. So it is the same photo as what is inside, but I think that's okay because it's just an additional photo for on here. So let's pop this one. I'm going to pop it there. So it's sort of in line. This adhesive isn't great, so let's add some additional adhesive and let's overlap that with that. There we go. Love the way that looks. Okay, I've also pulled back in these, which are the Let's Go from Simple Stories, and I thought we could use this orange road trip because we've got orange on all 4 sides, and I've noticed whilst just looking aimlessly at the layout, deciding what photos to use, it's the only colour that is in all 4 sides. So we've got it in the orange here and here, and then we've got an orange stripe here, 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 here. So I think using this works. What do we think? Or am I just making that up? I don't know, but I'm using it. I'm going rogue. I think we're going to overlap like this. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to put that there, road trip. I don't think I need any other wordy bits, but you know what I'm like, so let us see. So we could have explore up here, because we definitely had an explore kind of day. We went here, there and everywhere around Wales. And Dan got very tired, bless him. Okay. So that is going to go on there. I quite like the idea of including one on there. And then I'm going to put that under there. Pop that there. I will write on the tag as well, but for now that's just going to sit like so. I am happy with that, and we're using these foam stickers, which, did I mention, is my favourite product from Simple Stories, and I know it is Janet's as well from RTS. I just love them. I could use them all day long. I think they are amazing quality and brilliant value. Probably one of the top value products out there, to be fair, and they actually stick, which, let's face it, is a bonus in today's world at the minute. Okay, so I'm just looking through my kit, which is to the side. I've got some actual brads, old school. So we could use a couple of those. They are from Go See Explore by Echo Park, which is a collection I wish I had all of, because it looks so good. But I started scrapping way after that, so I don't. We have some wood ones from Chamel. Did we mention Chamel has a new collection? I don't think I did. Which is out very soon. Very excited for that. I'm going to add a couple of these Chamel wood buttons. Excuse me. So we're just going to add a couple of the sort of abstract-y kind of ones. And let's add a striped one up here, which works with the fact that we've got striped paper. I could add, now I know hot air balloon doesn't have anything to do with our photos, but since when has that stopped me adding something? I just quite like it as a little finishing touch up there, why not? Now, I'm going to see, do we have two WALES? Yes we do. So I am also going to spell out an addition to the title. So we're going to have Road Trip 2. Now I'm not going to, I do want to do a layout, so be on the lookout for it, where I use thickers to spell out this word, which is about 56 letters. And it is all one word. Llanfair Pwcwyn, Gorgeredd, Gorddin, Llindrob, Llantysilio, Gogogoch. I've said that awfully. So if you are Welsh, I do apologise. I did used to speak fluent Welsh, I promise. But I want to do a layout spelling out that word with thickers going all the way around the page. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not doing that now. I'm just going to put Wales. Could have put Cymru, which is the Welsh version of Wales, but we're going to put Wales. So WALE. I just need to lift that foam sticker up. Oops. Ideally without damaging it. There we go. And an S. Now it's been a really long day today and I should have just gone to bed, but I felt inspired to get these photos out, or to get this kit out rather, and as soon as I sat and looked at it I was like, I need to use those photos. And it's amazing how that inspiration can just hit. So it's, yeah, really pleased. Okay, I'm going to add a couple of these Heidi Swap word word definition, that's the word. I'm going to add this one here that says together. going to add... That colour doesn't really go. Ready for adventure, that works nicely. Let's add that up here. Okay. Now, one thing I am thinking that might be good is something up here. So, let's pull out our 12 by 12 sticker sheets. We have got a banner here actually. This is from Photoplay Let's Stay Home. That could work. Let's have a look. What do we think? Does that work? I think so, because we've got red on our stripey here, and there's red poles in our photo, and there's a bit of red on the ticket. We've got the orange, yellow not so much, blues and different shades of. So I think I am happy that that works. I know I don't necessarily colour match, but obviously I don't want to use something that's completely obscure. But I think that works actually. And I am always happy when I use bunting because I do find it hard to use. Okay. Let's take a walk is another little sticker from the Photoplay sheet, so I'm going to use that here. We certainly did a bit of walking, and that's another shade of blue. And then I'm just seeing if there's any other bits and bobs that we want to use before I call this layout done. Nice, simple, quick and easy layout. Got a little flower going in there. Let's have one coming in down here with the pinks, pulling in those pinks and the pink in the tickets. What about on here? We could maybe use this hexagon. Yeah, so we've just got little bits and bobs floating about our layout here, which kind of frames it. The photos are not the focal point of this layout because they are all inside these flips. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, you could add more. You could add one here and here and here, and then you could add more everywhere. I've just gone for a less is less approach with them. But I do still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos on this layout. So I'm very much documenting the memory. I'm just doing it in a bit of a more subtle manner with the use of the waterfall, which sometimes is a good difference, I think. Just going to add that flower there. And I think as a final touch, we've got an orange heart, which I am going to place on the pocket just to bring the orange across the page. And I think I'm going to call this layout done, guys. It's a nice, quick, simple, easy one. But I really like it, actually. I've got this that I've just found sticking on a stick sheet. It says it's time for an adventure, and that's definitely what we had. So I'm going to stick that within our banner piece up here, right up to the edge there. So it's like that's the title piece up there. It's time for an adventure. I'll add journaling to our tag, and then that is this layout done, guys. Ledger paper like this just makes it super easy. I've got some memorabilia in the form of the tickets, got 5 photos, and we've got a bold title down here and a subtitle there. I hope you like the end result, and I hope you have enjoyed this process and my process in terms of page kits. I hope it's something that you are enjoying. I know it's a bit of a different approach, but hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. And I cannot wait to do another one tomorrow for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out what Kathy has been up to with her Scrap Backwards kit. And I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Bye for now.